Hey y'all, it's Sydney from Just Cuz. Um, this video is not going to be extremely entertaining at all. Just wanted to talk because it's just rough. College life is rough. I just felt like the need to be really real with y'all. It's not easy, and it's definitely nothing like high school. And there's going to be some classes that you just don't like at all. And basically what I'm here to talk about is a class that I basically am failing. I was never really good at history my entire life. I suck at history, but I have a history class here. It's history graphic design, and being a criminology major, I didn't really understand why I had to take it. I was very confused, and my mom and dad told me do 3 weeks of the class, but in my mind I'm like, okay, 3 weeks is not gonna be that long, but since it's only once a week, it was 3 weeks. So I did 3 weeks of the class and then realized that I couldn't get out of it because it was too late to get out of it. So I hated the class with a deep passion. I despised Tuesdays. History graphic design, I knew I didn't like it. As soon as I got into the class, I was just like, no, this is not for me. My parents were like, no, do the 3 weeks. After I realized that it was too late, I was like, we gotta deal with it, because there's some classes you just gotta stick through it. Past couple days, I've been really thinking about it, been praying about it, about what to do, because I just do not like this class. And I had a pretty rough week last week. I took the midterm for it, and the midterm was nothing like I studied for. I studied for everything that was on the review, which was basically vocab and concepts, but there was people and dates and stuff on this, and I had no idea. So I ended up failing. I had an F in the class, and it's really hard to come back from that, and I was basically having a mental breakdown. I had no idea what to do. I did not want to contact the teacher because she's never actually gotten back to me before. I've contacted her before. I had to do a presentation where I had to get my subject approved by her, and over the course of a week before my presentation, I was constantly emailing her, telling her hey, did you get my previous email, because I sent you what my subject was, and she never got back to me. And the day of my presentation, I had literally just put something together at 10 o'clock the night before and just presented it. Yes, it kind of sucked. My presentation was not as good as it could have been, but I didn't have a lot of time, and she apparently had not emailed pretty much all the people that were supposed to be presenting that day, so we all just put something together and went for it. So I didn't do so well in that presentation, and because I went below the time limit, because I had just put it together and I was talking way too fast getting through it, my grade went down. And the thing is, she never put the grades in the grade book, so I could never see exactly what I needed to work on. And we don't really have any homework in the class. The class consists of presentations, test, midterm, final. And I was just like, this is ridiculous, because we didn't have any prior exams or quizzes or tests before the midterm. So we never had any idea how this midterm was going to be. She told us it was going to be difficult, but not impossible. So after I failed the midterm, I had a little mental breakdown. I was taking out my anger on my roommates. It was so bad. I was just yelling at them for the stupidest reasons. I never really wanted to go to college, and I wanted to pursue a different career, but my parents really wanted me to get a college degree, so criminology was the first thing I could think of because it was what I was interested in. Being here now, I realized yes, there is a certain thing about college that you could never get anywhere else. I was regretting my decision, and I don't want to waste the money here. I want to get a college degree and have it and say I was able to do it, but I couldn't with that class anymore. I couldn't, and I talked to my parents, and they were just you gotta just push through it, girl. I literally just came back from my advisor, and I withdrew the class. And there's multiple reasons of why this was the best idea for me, because one, I had flat F. I'm not kidding, it wasn't an E, it wasn't a D, it was an F in the grade book. And I saw that, and because of my scholarship here, I needed to keep a certain GPA, and if I had that F for too long, and I have all other A's. I'm a pretty good student in all my other subjects. I have an A in each one. And having that one F brought my GPA below the level I needed to be at, and that was scaring me because I didn't want to lose my scholarship and have to pay more money than I could afford. I realized that and was like, I gotta do this. And then also, my teacher, it's nothing about her. I can't concentrate in the class because a normal class here is an hour and 15 minutes long, but it only meets once a week, so it's a double period. So it's 2 hours and 40 minutes a week, which is ridiculous. ridiculous. And we take one break after the first 2 hours. And let me tell you, it's rough. Just the class itself is boring in my opinion. I don't like history. I didn't like the class. The textbook was ridiculous for me because it's all just pictures and text, and the text I didn't understand because it was all relating back to like in the 1800s. I ended up withdrawing it, and now I'm just above the credit maximum space that I need, and I'm gonna have to make up the credits, and I know that, and I'm gonna have to work really hard in the next couple semesters because I need to get my credits up. But it was the best idea for me to keep my scholarship, keep my GPA up, for my own sanity, because I had a 5-page paper I would have had to do that was at the end of November. So it would have literally been a 5-page single-spaced paper with like only 2 different sources I could use to write the entire paper. It was just gonna be ridiculous, and I wasn't up for that. And I did prior research. Like, I wasn't like starting from like scratch. I was ready if I needed it, but now that I'm out of it, I don't need to worry about it. I only have one class on Tuesday, which means, I mean, technically it's not an issue, but like it's gonna be weird for me because Amber and Giovanna are gonna be at class, and I always just wait for them to be done, and it's just gonna be weird to just like have one class and just come back to my room and be done. So it's gonna be weird, but it's gonna be also nice to just get my work done. So just wanted to explain like how college is going. All my other classes I love. Well, that's a lie. I like one of them a lot, my speech class, which is kind of weird because a lot of people don't like speech, but I love my speech class. My teacher is awesome. I just love the class, and I still have homework that's due in a couple hours for it, so I have to go do that real quick. But I figured I'd put this video together to like be real with y'all. Like, college is really hard, and there's not gonna be a lot of videos. All 4 of us from Just Cuz work the same winter job, and Caitlin has a full-time job anyway, and also does schooling, and then does an online job as well as this, so she has a lot on her own hands. Amber and I do this online job. We're supposed to be getting a work-study job, but that didn't work out this semester, so we're trying to get one next semester, which means that we might not have enough time to do a lot of videos. But the good thing is that our work is starting up soon, so I'll be going home a bunch, and so I'll get like the videos of like my friends and my family, like the ones that I enjoy making. I hope you enjoy what we post, like when we post it. Like, it might not be the set days that we've already like established, because obviously that hasn't been happening. Just gonna end it off here. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope my days get better now that I'm out of this class. I got some homework I have to get done, so I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.